If the entire world had to live by one rule for 24 hours, what rule would you choose and how do you think people would react? Be kind to everyone for 24 hours. It would bring so much positivity and people would probably feel happier and more connected even if just for a day. Everyone clean up after themselves. Don't piss on the toilet seat in a public place and leave it for the next person to clean up. If you drop something, pick it up. Dispose of trash in the FN trash can. Don't put it on a display in a store or on the ground. Don't breathe and we all die. The floor is lava. No internet connection. I have no clue how people would react, and that's why I de-implement this rule. Anyone that ever committed any unconvicted human trafficking, sexual crimes, or any form of torture or physical abuse needs to write a confession and post it on every social media site they belong to, and then hand the confession in person over to the police. Anyone that is not on that list needs to buy a stranger an ice cream cone and then hug them in a non-perverted way. If following through with the had to, I hope more people acted like they enjoyed the ice cream and non-perverted hug than not. No 2 spaghetti meals in one day. Turn off all the lights all over the world, especially in cities, just for a day. I'm guessing people would be mad, but they'd be amazed at the millions of stars in the sky. Only think about other people's needs instead of your own. People would react by not understanding the rule, because they are all convinced they already do that every day. If you litter, you will get sniped by a .50. That would do some amazing cleaning out of the population. For one day, if you want to communicate something, you must first find a reputable source and cite it when you speak post. People world probably shut up for a day, which would at least give us a moment's reprieve from the noise. Everybody has to do the best that they can. Many would ignore the rule because they already do as little as possible. A few people would be inspired, and some people would just be living their lives normally. Everyone has to engage in their normal, everyday life, but cannot tell a lie. Every time you met eyes with somebody, you would pool the money they have with the money you have, and split it evenly. You have to be a kind and decent person to everyone. Violations will result in a death penalty. Will help root out a lot of society's more problematic citizens. Most people will be fine, but others will be shaking in their boots. I'm sure you know a few who would. All business owners and executives whose businesses have more than 1,000 employees must immediately convert their business into worker cooperatives, and then sign all of their personal assets away to said cooperatives. Must dance like nobody's watching. Chaos and laughter ensue. Take mushrooms. Rule: everyone has to be kind and listen without interrupting. People would probably freak out because half of them don't know how to handle actual empathy. I declare that everybody can only eat one correctly portion serving size of their usual munching habits. Normally snack on Oreos? You get 3. Doritos? 11 chips. Bucket of chicken? No, you get 4 Oz. Perhaps it will help people realize how much they have been overeating.